is up, everybody? Welcome to the Burndown YouTube channel. Welcome Bomb Squad. That's what I'm gonna start calling everybody on here. So if you could, get that little emoji and drop it in the comment section. I know a lot of you guys watch this, you don't comment because you don't have anything to say, but it helps the algorithm. So I'm gonna call you guys the Bomb Squad, and I wanna see little bombs in the comment section, and let's get those rookie numbers pumped up. Anyways, we are on our way to beautiful Oklahoma, Tulsa Raceway Park, I believe, in Oklahoma. I'm not the navigator, however, and I don't even have a navigator, so we're gonna rely on following Hugo around. But Hugo is not here with me. I'm ahead of the boys from WARR Performance. We are pulled over at a Subway / Shell station. I'm gonna get some food because I've been on the road for a little while. They've been on the road much longer, but I am ahead of them. So regardless, hopefully they stop, and if they don't, I should be able to see them cruise on by. Jason in the War Wagon, and then Joe, I believe, is bringing the Chevelle, and I think Hugo Go-Go is with them. So the other thing I'd like to cover and do in this video, instead of doing a road trip and staring at miserable weeds and things, because this is kind of, I guess that's kind of pretty. At least it's like a little hill with some rocks and stuff. Usually it's just flat desert ugly. What I'd like to do, 1320 is not coming. I talked to Kyle and the guys at LS Fest West. So I want to go over the class that I'm in, which is a hot rod class. I'm going to explain all the rules to you guys, and then I'm really hoping, at least on day one, unless we have some unforeseen issues, I'd like to at least kind of try to talk to some of the guys in hot rod class and at least list the cars. So when you guys watch the live feed over on BangShift, which is me going all week, you'll know when my class comes up and the cars that are in it and the guys I'm competing with. And then I'm also going to put up times and everything each night, because they do let us know, and I've always just been excited to be here. I feel fortunate and lucky to even be a part of the event, but I haven't been competitive. But that doesn't mean that you guys don't want to follow along and see who the fast guys are and see how far off the pace we are or are not. So I will do that. And then also I want to explain the rules and everything, so you guys know why we built the car this way, and then how and why it actually fits the rules of hot rod. So I got a awesome looking Subway sandwich. I'm gonna munch that. Keep an eye out for the boys, make sure they don't pass me on by. I did text them, but I'll check again and make sure Hugo Go-Go knows that I'm stuck here. If not, I can jump up and down and wave to them. But when they get here, we'll interview them, see how their drive's been going. They've been on the road for like probably at least 5 hours or so. I haven't been on the road all that long. So we'll see how they're going, see how they're doing, check in with them, and then we're all gonna get back on the road, pile in, and then we are cruising. We're not gonna make it to Oklahoma today, but again, we'll talk about hot rod class stuff. We'll bring you anything from the road, little fun stuff here and there, but trying to keep the video short and more informative. So again, drop some bomb emojis in the comment section for me if you would. I'll bring you back when the guys get here. Oh, look at that beauty. Woo. Let's talk to Jason first. He seems like he'd be more excited. Oh, dude, you got a fresh haircut for the event and everything.
Oh yeah, you ready to go racing?
What's up, man? I'm ready. How you doing? How's the drive so far?
Good.
It's been what, like 5 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you guys are way further out than I am, dude.
Yeah.
Well, good. How's the rig holding up? Good?
Perfect.
This thing looks neat. So he revamped this thing. This thing he had lots of troubles with, but it's good now, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna say nice things to it, kind of like my car. I'm excited to see that awning. Is that awning?
Yeah. Yeah, I put it on last night.
Here he is, the navigator. What's up, Hugo?
That's going.
Good. You ready to navigate?
Yeah. Been doing it.
You can't shake me, dude. I don't have a co-pilot, so I need your help.
Alright, just follow.
I don't have Christy to throw me off course.
I know that.
Last but not least, Mr. Joe. What's up, brother?
How you go?
Good. Good drive so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, they're all here, and we're gonna get back on the road, and then you and I are gonna go over hot rod class rules and all that fun stuff, and the gist of kind of the goals for the week, other than just being excited to even be a part of it and feeling fortunate to go all the way to Oklahoma to try to run my junk. It is the afternoon. We are right at the border of California. California is a much larger state than you would think, but it takes forever to get out of there for us. And then it seems like hopefully we'll start hitting some states here in a little while. We got like 1,200 miles left. Everything so far so good, although it is 116 degrees outside. Thank God for air conditioning. What I'd like to do real quick is go over the hot rod class, I'm gonna rattle the rules off from the top of my head. If I'm wrong, I'll put them on the screen just in case I miss stuff. But also, I'd like to let you know, obviously why we're in the hot rod class with the Malibu. So, first and foremost, it's 1967 and down cars. So that eliminates your S10s, your Datsuns, your Fox bodies. Everybody loves a Fox body, right? All those sorts of cars. So it lends itself to the bigger cars of the era, of Fords and Novas, and or Fords and Chevys, but I was going to say there are Novas and things that are kind of small, but for the most part, the cars were a little bit bigger from 67 and down for the most part. Anyway, there's no wings, so you can't have the drag wings on there. No wheelie bars, like JJ the Boss says, so no wheelie bars. It's a 12.5-inch tire, so you can have up to a 12.5-inch tire on the car. No bead locks, so no fancy bead locks, but you can rim screw. So I have rim screws on a slick, so you are allowed to do that, and you are allowed to glue your radial if you have radials. And I think that covers it for the most part. The other thing is it must be class appearing, so it has to be appropriate, hot rod, kind of, it's not period correct, but it needs to look like a hot rod, right? It can't not look like a hot rod, and I think that's kind of their discretion. So those are the major rules from what they have. Oh, I want to say speed-wise it's 750 and slower. I think that was a rule, maybe I'm making that one up, but ultimately the quickest guy in the class is this guy named Corey Thompson. He shares my last name, we're not related. He's got a beautiful 67 twin turbo LS Chevelle, and that thing runs into the sevens. It is a monster. He pretty much dominates in sandbags the whole time. He can abort runs and still beat everybody in the class. So we'll look for him to be out front. And then competitive wise, it's usually somewhere in the high 8-second range, maybe flat 9-ish for like second, third place. And then it varies from there, and it goes down to, whatever people bring. So the range we're looking for this week, I just want to be in the 9s. I have a license to go that fast, so I really want to turn slips in, have a single-digit proven endurance drag race car, and that way life is good and it's awesome. And there's just one more feather in my cap and another milestone, and we're just going to keep chipping away at it. We'll put some in the car, we'll see what it'll do, but ultimately I have Jason's borrowed transmission out of his Z car. It has a stock input shaft. Those things are pretty limited, so we can't get after it too hard on the 60-foot, but not like my car's a 60-footing monster. Anyway, we could probably still pick up numbers on the 60-foot without even pushing it because we do have the trans brake. So we will see how it goes. Hopefully everything works out well. And yeah, man, it's 115 now, so we're doing good. And we're catching air. This freeway is pretty terrible. But ultimately, I am fortunate and excited to be here. Thank you for everybody that's helped me get out here. And then I will keep you guys posted when we either get to like a dinner spot, which I don't think these guys eat. I think they live on gas station food, or where we're going to kind of call it quits for today. And then we'll continue this video, so it'll be 2 days wrapped into one. So if there's more thoughts and things I want to talk about on here, we will do that, because it's basically desert dirt and there's not really much to see. I may have lied a little bit on it being ugly desert, but we are getting through the mountains. Not really mountains, foothills, I'd say, in Arizona. I think this is like Flagstaff area. I don't know, but it's pretty up here. I like this part of Arizona. And then the desert part, it's hot as balls. Devil Dog Road, there you go. That's where we're at. Devil Dog Road. It's a few hours later than the last video. It's like 7 something, I think, or something when I talked to you guys last. We were still trucking. I think we were trying to get to, sorry, I'm eating gummy worms. We are trying to get to New Mexico, I believe. So past Albuquerque, because that place is not friendly. So hopefully somewhere past Albuquerque, and then we will call it. But we still got quite a ways to go. All right, it's like 8:45. Fueling up. Gas is much cheaper. That makes me happy. $3.28 a gallon. I can live with that. I think we're gonna look for gas station pizza, probably to eat for dinner, and then I think we're doing like another 300 miles or something. Let me check in with the old Navigator. How's the drive going, boss?
Going.
How many more miles we going past
I have no idea. You will know what's going on with that.
Okay, probably at least another 3.
Yeah, I'm just looking at a thing that says a time that we're supposed to get there and just gotta.
Oh, look at that. See, he's got the official navigator over there. So we're just following Hugo. So, all right, let me make sure my stuff isn't in somebody's way. And then gas station pizza. Are you getting a snack? Or are you good?
I'm probably good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look for the pizza. I think he's struggling, but this is life on the road. And some of these are pretty excited. So I just noticed these boys are giving up on me. Look at those guys. It's hard to find good help these days. All right, that's the end of travels for day 1. Got some souvenirs for a buddy of mine. And I'm gonna go pass out in the truck for a while and we'll hit it in the morning. What is up, everybody? Day 2 of the trip. It is raining, cold, and we're not having a good start.
No, lost a wheel bearing.
But he caught it right before we got on the freeway, on the entrance. He heard a clunk. So he pulled over and I pulled in behind him, and then Joe was up front. And we were looking and he was shaking his, because we had what was it, the lug nut spacer issues for Vegas?
Yeah.
So we were thinking it was that. It ended up being a wheel bearing. So I'm gonna head back to the other town so I could be there when they open, and then he is gonna stay here in the rain and pull his shit apart.
Yep. Fun.
Yeah, so it's this driver's side wheel bearing. So we'll jump on the road, head the opposite direction, wait for a phone call, and then he can sit out here. So welcome to Gallup, New Mexico. This is actually Route 66, so that's pretty cool. It's just a little tiny town. Actually, it's bigger than some of the towns we've been to. So we're looking for O'Reilly's. Well, we got here and I got bummed a little bit. The Cinnabon is cold and crunchy, and I saw the lady making them fresh, but I think I got a burnt one. But a burnt Cinnabon is better than no Cinnabon, so I'm not complaining. But I didn't change the clock in my truck, and O'Reilly opens at 7:30, and the clock in my truck says it's not even 6 yet. So immediately I got bummed, and I was like, I didn't think this through, man. I'm gonna be sitting here for 2 hours. But apparently we've changed time zone, so it's almost 7, so I've only got like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna sit content and eat my, look at it's my toasties, untoasted Cinnabon. And then looks like he needs wheel bearings both sides, and then grease and a propane torch. When he asks for a propane torch, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So hopefully they open. I'm gonna continue making a mess and eating old crunchy crusty over here. Man, what happened? I left, I come back, he pulled the wheels and stuff off this thing.
Yep, right, waiting for parts. Now we can put her back together.
You're smart because you're doing both now.
Might as well.
So yeah, the one rare occasion I actually get to give you some parts.
Hey,
glad to help, sir.
Glad you could help.
Hey, and if it makes you feel any better, my Cinnabon was burnt. I had to suffer.
Yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better.
All right, we're gonna get this put back together and get back on the road. We're about halfway through the day on drive 2, I would say. Roughly halfway, right? It's 1 o'clock. We just stopped, got some fuel, and I don't know about you guys, but I get hangry. I need to eat. And it's funny, I have my road snacks for the trip that I brought with me, but I was trying to save those for the trip. Well, we take a quick break. It was a weird gas station. They didn't have a lot of options. And I saw Joe in passing in there. I was like, oh, are you gonna get some food to eat? He's like, oh no, I'm good. I had a snack like at whatever time of the morning it was. So these guys make me laugh because they're like, oh no, I walked by and smelled the pizza. Like, I'm good till dinner time. And I'm over here struggling, trying not to be angry. So I had to dig into my snacks, and I feel better about life. But yeah, it's about 1, and we're looking to get to the hotel room somewhere between probably 10 or midnight. I think is kind of the current goal. And we've got probably at least 1, maybe 2 fuel stops, so that's where all the time is going to go. If we could drive straight through, we can get there sooner, but we'll see. So far, so good though. Luckily, the rest of this trip has been pretty mellow. I hope it continues and we get there safe. And we're ready to rock. Woo, look at that. WARR boys in OKC. We got a couple hours. Make it to the hotel room. We'll get this thing wrapped. Look at that. We're in Oklahoma. Woo! And just think, we're gonna get in the other car and drive a bunch more. Maybe I should be a truck driver. All right, better late than never. We are in Oklahoma. Me and all the WARR boys got to get my stuff, edit video, try to get some shut-eye. We start Rocky Mountain Race Week 1.0 tomorrow. I'm super excited, but I would enjoy a nice hot shower and some rest. Thank you guys for cheering me on. I'm gonna load as many pictures and stuff as I can all week. I'm Ironmanning this week, so it's just me, so please be patient. And if you see stuff you like, share it, tag it, do all that awesome stuff. I appreciate all you guys. I'm gonna see you all in the morning.